What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some Reg H battles with one of my favorite Pokemon from Regulation A, Annihilape. Now, I know you'd usually see Annihilape with something like Maushold, because Maushold has Beat Up to be able to power up that Rage Fist. It also has Redirect. It's got Population Bomb. There are a lot of things that you can end up doing with Maushold. However, we're going to forego Maushold, and we're going to go with one of my favorite Pokemon from Sword Shield, Whimsicott. Great thing about Whimsicott is it does have Prankster, which means that things like Tailwind, Encore, those things are going to end up going first. And honestly, those two moves alone are pretty damn good and make Whimsicott really beneficial on the team. But then you add in the fact that it has Beat Up. It's going to be able to power up that Rage Fist on Annihilape. And even a really good move like Moonblast, you even have a possibility of lowering the special attack on a Pokemon. So, again, a really great move to have with Whimsicott. Again, it is there more so as a supporter, but at the same time, still great for a lot of uses as well. But again, the one thing that is not changing here is that Annihilape. Because once you end up getting that Rage Fist up to like a 200, 250 power after the beat up and everything, you're going to be knocking out a lot of things. And think about going against something like Incineroar too. That thing has Intimidate. If that goes out there against Annihilape, yes, you're going to get intimidated with that -1, but you are Defiant, which means you're going to get a +2. You'll get that net +1, and that's going to make Annihilape extremely strong. If you go with Bulk Up as well, you get the +1 to attack, +1 to defense, and you're going to be a little bulky too. And that means that Rage Fist and Drain Punch are going to be extremely strong. And again, with the beat up, Rage Fist goes up. And with Drain Punch, if you're +1 or even +2 or something like that, and you're going against Incineroar, yeah, you have a chance of being able to knock that thing out in one shot. So again, Annihilape has a lot of good uses. And again, when you pair that thing with Whimsicott, it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm ready to get in some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Hey, now to be honest with you, when I came up on the casual ladder, I wasn't expecting to see an actual like Reg H team. So it's actually really, really cool to see. Very happy about that. What I'm not happy about is seeing Malamar there. It's gonna be a little rough. A couple of them are actually going to be pretty tough. Might be a little, I don't want to say impossible for Annihilape, but we'll see. Let's start those two, though, and let's see what can end up happening. I'm a little worried about maybe Topsy-Turvy, but especially if we end up getting intimidated, because the Defiant will end up giving us a +1. Topsy-Turvy brings us to -1. But I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. We're also going to bring Volcarona. I don't think that's a bad idea. And for good measure, I think we're going to bring Baxcalibur. Yeah, let's do that. And we have technically 4 flying weaknesses on this team as a whole, which kind of sucks. But, I don't know, I liked all these Pokemon together, so I just threw them together. But that means that Baxcalibur is going to come, and if they end up going with some kind of flying move, we can always go with like the Icicle Spear. I know that it's a Steelmon as well, so it's going to be a neutral hit, but still, 4 to 5 stab Icicle Spears coming from Baxcalibur. It's pretty nice. Don't like the fact that I see the them over there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go for the beat up. And I think we're going to Terrastalize into fire. And we're going to go for the Rage Fist. I think over there. Let's see if we can take them out as soon as possible. That would legitimately be ideal in this situation. Hey. Now we're not going to get burnt. Isn't that great? I mean, we're going to lose Whimsicott, don't get me wrong, but still. Get the beat up. Yeah, we're going to do about 4 to 5 apiece. It's going to bring us down to about 180 something. 185, yikes. That last one did quite a bit. That's fine. We'll get the Rage Fist. Hopefully we can pick up the KO. We sure can. Now, we don't have to worry about that. What we do have to worry about, though, is a potential Heat Wave. Or an Encore. That's going to be fine, actually. That's not too bad. We can end up swapping out here, too, if we wanted. it might be tough for Volcarona, but we could actually swap into Baxcalibur, and even though it's a neutral hit, we could get a +1 from the Thermal Exchange. Hi, Corviknight. That's not going to be a problem. Let's end up bringing out Bax. And let's go for the Rage Fist up into the bird. And let's see if we can take them out. Don't get me wrong, I'm worried about Ninetales, but not incredibly worried, though. That's the thing. So come on, Bax. Gotta hope that this is not like a normal tear or something like that. It's not looking good. That's looking a lot better than I expected. Cool. That's good. That Rage Fist is going to do a good amount here. Not much, though. Hey, that ain't bad, though. That ain't bad. Ooh, the Rocky Helmet. That's tough. However, we still have Drain Punch. We have Protect. We have Bulk Up. We have a lot of things here. Thankfully, we ended up tanking that. That could have been really bad. I did not think about a Steel move, I guess. But here's the good thing. Ice Shard. Drain Punch. Yeah, again, we wouldn't want to go Bulk Up or Protect when they have Encore as well, but, you know. Goodbye. Love to see that. Now we're going to get a Drain Punch. We'll only bring it down to probably about half if we're lucky. But still, it's a good amount to recover. Man, not even half, but still not too bad. We're all the way back up to full. Not bad. Not bad. We'll get that +1. We appreciate that. And now whoever comes out next is going to have to, depending on who it is. Thank you for that +1. I appreciate that a lot. Beautiful. And yeah, we end up losing our +1 with Baxcalibur. But hey, what can you do? Let's go Ice Shard over there, and let's go Drain Punch over there. And now with the +1, we pick up the KO. That's awesome. It is unfortunate that we ended up getting our Rage Fist disabled, especially after, you know, the beat up and everything like that, but still, it ended up working out in the end. And we're not going to pick up the KO right here, but I feel confident with who we have left, you know? Hey, and we get all 5! Did not expect that. Man, Christmas came early. Ooh, goodbye, Bax. Sorry, you fought valiantly. Ooh, they got lefties. I don't think... Oh, they got Black Sludge. I'm sorry. Tomato, tomato, right? Either way, we still have Volk. And honestly, we can just go Rage Powder and Drain Punch. Yeah, and we're good to go. Again, the Rage Powder, even if they would have been able to get a hit off for some reason, we still would have been fine because we had the Rocky Helmet. And like that Crunch would have done extra damage, and that definitely would have been enough residual to be able to pick up the KO. Good game. See, now this was more the team that I was expecting to see. It's unfortunate, but we're going to find a way to make this work. Honestly, this is going to be a little tough. But I think we're going to end up starting with probably, hate to say it, but probably Annihilape and Whimsicott still. I am going to end up bringing Volcarona, and of course we definitely need Rillaboom too. The good thing about Volcarona, again, is the fact that it does have the Rocky Helmet, which means that any physical attack that would make contact, I guess, or even a special attack that would make contact, including like the Electro Drift, would end up doing a little bit of residual damage, and that's always good for us. And plus we have Rage Powder, so it's going to come our way anyways, unless they're a Grass type. Like both of these guys right here. Now this would have been the start for something like, Volcarona. That's not who we ended up getting, though. But I'm going to be okay with that. We're going to go into Fire. We're going to go for the Rage Fist. And we're going to go for the beat up as well. I'm going to hope that this is going to be the right call. I just hope we don't come to regret it. Again, they're probably going to go with... What's their psychic move? I forget exactly what it's called. Again, it's going to kill me, honestly. But, yeah, there's the Tailwind. Something. Psyblade. Thankfully, because of the lack of terrain, doesn't really do much, despite the fact that they have the Life Orb. We'll get beat up here. Yes, we're taking a good amount of damage, but it's going to be more than enough to be able to, obviously, survive. We'll pick up the KO over there, and we can only hope for the best at this point. Goodbye. We'll see you later. Next is probably going to end up being the bike, I would imagine. We're going to probably have to take out Annihilape right here. But that'll be okay, though, I think. Yeah, there's the bike. There's the bike. Okay. Here's what we're going to end up doing, actually. Yeah, I have an idea. We're going to protect with Annihilape. Yes, they could always go for an Encore, but that's okay. Let's do that. Let's Tailwind. Let's see if we can get our Tailwind up. If not, and they go Encore into us, then so be it. We might get taken out here. Either way, we're going to be able to swap out into Volcarona, or actually probably... Ooh, I got to think about how I want to do this. Because we're going to be able to swap into one of the next two after we end up getting taken out here. That's unfortunate right there. Hey, at least we'll get the beat up over there. Wait, hold on, we're faster? Oh, well, it's... Never mind. It's because we went for the Tailwind, which was going to get the +1, which means that our move, no matter what it was going to be, was going to go into the +1 slot. So that's always a positive. We're going to make them waste an Encore here. We're going to swap into Rillaboom this time. Obviously, we have to continue to go for the beat up. So let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen, right? I think they're trying to figure out if they want to swap into... Or if they want to go for the Encore or not. Or if they just want to go Moonblast or something. Either way, we got Rilla. We're going to be fine. Honestly, this probably would have been a good game for Baxcalibur too, but... Nope, I decided not to bring it. I was a little worried about some of the other guys. There's that Volt Switch, that's fine. They decide not to go for the Encore, which means they're going to just go straight for the Moonblast. And now we're going to end up hitting who? Oh, don't tell me that's Insane. You would. That's okay, though, yeah. Our attacks fall, but... Yeah, they just went straight out with the Moonblast. That's fair. That's not doing much now, is it? Do they lose their Tailwind? That's the question. They do not. They still have one more, which means they are going to be faster. Which means we're going to swap into Volcarona. Yeah, we're going to swap into Volcarona, and I'm going to swap into Annihilape, too. Doesn't seem popular, but we're going to do it anyways. What's the worst that could happen, right? They go Fire move into us, that actually wouldn't be horrible. Over into Annihilape, that is. Actually, into both. I mean, yeah, it would be neutral on Volcarona, but... Sorry, tanked. Thank you very much. Well, we ended up dropping some there. That sucks, but... Rocky Helmet. We appreciate that. Or at least I appreciate that. Alright, so... Here's what we get to do now. I'm actually thinking about, should we end up, because they're going to go for a Tailwind and probably a, gosh, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I want to go for the Rage Powder, but at the same time, like, they got to put up a Trick Room, or a Tailwind. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Fiery Dance over there. They're not really going to be able to swap them out, though. And let's go for the Drain Punch. It's fine. Parting Shot now, because that's what I thought they were going to do. No, they just go for the Flare Blitz. Okay. That sucks for Volcarona, but they take the residual. Now they're so much closer to being knocked out. And with this Drain Punch, hopefully we can do enough to be able to KO. Oh, don't tell me you got a berry, though. They don't. Good. Let's go. They're gone. So long. Didn't need you anymore. And now here's the positive thing, too. Now we both have to bring in our terrain setters. They set a Tailwind, which means my assumption would be that they are going to put up their terrain first, and ours goes last. Sorry, had to think about that for a second while I was saying it. Just realized we still have Whimsicott. I'm okay with that. Let's go Whimsicott. Here's what we're going to end up doing. We're probably going to Encore us into, whatchamacallit. Sorry, let's bring in Rillaboom. I know that was probably stupid now that I'm thinking about it. Should have just got the terrain out there. Because there was no time for us to really go for a Tailwind. You know what I mean? Do that and let's try to Rage Fist over there. I don't know if this is the right call. I really don't, but we're going to see. I'm going to have to hope that ignoring their Whimsicott this whole time is going to pay off. And the good thing, too, is if we get hit with a Moonblast or something, bro, we could get a special attack drop, which is going to give us a +2 to our attack. This is going to be an Electric Terra, isn't it? Thank you for being Fairy. Oh, that gives me so much more hope. That really gives me so much more hope. Let's go. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Rill is gone, don't get me wrong, but the rest of us are very, very good right here. We'll pick up the Rage Fist after the Moonblast. If you can give me that drop the special attack, I would be so grateful. That did not happen, but that's okay. This should still be more than enough. Oh, it is way more than enough. We pick up that KO, and now the only one that we have to worry about is that Whimsicott right now. They do not have Terra. And yeah, they could always Encore us, but realistically, is that going to be a good use of their Moonblast, you know? Or of their turn, because we can always go Moonblast into them. Doesn't matter now, baby. Let's go now. Glad we ended up being able to beat this. I just love Annihilape, man. I miss this thing, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. GG's, though. Alright, I'm glad we're actually able to beat a Miraidon, too. It's nice that this team could actually still work against a couple legendaries, but either way, still, that Rage Fist with the beat up, again, just makes that Rage Fist so much stronger, and man, you can just knock out so many things, as evidence right there. Good game. Well, again, another team that we didn't necessarily want to see, but one that we're definitely going to have to deal with, and at this point, I kind of wish Whimsicott had, Whimsicott had Sunny Day, but that is not the case. So let's go Whims, let's go Annihilape. Oh, man. Because here's the thing, I do have a Water Terror on Volcarona, but the Fire isn't going to really help us much. So, let's go Rilla. And honestly, I kind of think Baxcalibur might be a good play here I would love to bring Hydreigon because I haven't yet, but I think Bax is going to be a better play because of the ice into, obviously, the grass, and, of course, the dragon, too. And the dragon into dragon. Sold. We got it. We'll do that. But again, Hydreigon actually probably could have been pretty good, too. Regardless, let's still do our best here against good old Kyogre. And let's hope that, yeah, we can really withstand a good amount of this. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. But we're gonna do it. Okay. Thank you very much. That is literally the best lead that we could have gotten right there. Truly the best lead. Thank you for the +1. We're going to go for the Tailwind. I think that's going to be pretty important. I just have to hope that they don't have Will-O-Wisp. That's going to be difficult. I think we're literally just going to go straight out for the Drain Punch here. We're +1. They're going to get a Reflect, though. That's the downside. I, again, just have to hope they don't have... Yeah, I just have to hope that they don't have Will-O-Wisp. Good damage. Okay. Well, there go our lefties, and that's not ideal by any means right there. But, we can deal. We can deal. We can't Encore any of these guys. That's kind of the downside. But I might not even go with the beat up here. I'm going to be completely honest with you. How much you want to bet that they end up swapping into... You know what? Change my mind. We're going to go for the beat up. And we're going to go for the Rage Fist over there. Main reason for that is because I feel like if we get the 4 beat-ups, the Rage Fist is going to be enough to be able to take out Incineroar. And if they end up swapping out Incineroar for something like, I don't know, say like a Moongus, dead, you know? So let's do that and hope that's the case. Thank you. Is this going to be a Moongus? Oh, no, that's a smart call. That's a really smart call because our beat up is going to go last. Damn. Smart. Smart thinking. Yeah, imagine what that would have done. And we're parried. Sweet. Alright, well. That's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I'm going to swap into Baxcalibur here. And we're going to protect. They're not going to go for a Spore over in a Whimsicott slot for 2 reasons. Number 1, they're already parried, and number 2, they're already grass type. They can't be put to sleep. So we can put Bax out there. Protect. Light screen. Here comes the Spore. Called it. Now we're going to go for the Icicle Spear as well as... the Drain Punch. It's fine. Here comes Incineroar. Cool. So even if they go Rage Powder, I think we're still going to be fine. Annihilape goes up another one. Sorry, we either knock out a Moongus or we end up knocking out Incineroar. It's going to be one or the other. Son of a gun. Yeah, it's not what we wanted to see at all. Literally not at all. At least we knock them out. We get a little bit of healing, which is going to be good. We get back up over half, but we're going to be put to sleep here in just a moment. I don't know, who knows? Maybe we can get an effing miracle here with the Ice Spear. Can we get all 5? It really does not matter. That does not matter. Great. Ah, and only 4. Let's go! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Who's next? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go that. And let's protect with Annihilape. This is not looking good. But if we can end up... Because we're going to end up losing defense with the Scale Shot. But we can tolerate that. Perfectly fine. We can tolerate that. We're going to be able to resist a Water Spout. And an Origin Pulse is going to be weaker than the Water Spout at this point. Tanked. We're good with bats. We get the Scale Shot. Not just... Oh, let's go. Start with the crit. Start with the crit. Best part here is now we get a little bit faster, too. Give me one more. Oh, man, so close. So close. Defense fell, but up at the speed. Annihilape, you're +2. I effing hate to lose that. Oh, it's gonna be so wrong to just straight up. It's gonna be so wrong to leave Annihilape in. But we gotta give it a shot. Okay, as long as we can survive here. Oh, that's a smart call. That's a smart call, because that's not gonna do anything. Yeah. We should have just went into them. But we do go first with the Rage Fist. That's good. Good damage, too. They hit the Origin, though. No way, man. I can't believe we survived that. There is no shot. I can't believe that. I just gotta hope that they don't have Protect. Let's go Icicle Spear over there. And we gotta try for the Rage Fist. Smart call. I forget about the Thunder Wave. So that's rough. That's rough. We can only hope that they end up missing. Origin Pulse is only, what, 85? We can only hope for the best. Funny thing is, we still have Rilla in the back, so I'm not incredibly worried. We have not gotten 5 yet, have we? Wow, I can't believe they are not missing. Bax hangs in there, though. I can appreciate that. They haven't terrored yet, either, have they? Let's go Rilla. I would imagine they have Protect with lefties. Yeah, they already terrored. That's good. In that case... Go Icicle Spear over there still. And let's try for the Grassy Glide. Yeah, again, I figured they would Protect. I don't care if you have Thunder Wave and you Thunder Wave us. As long as we don't get fully parried, we're going to be fine. We know that we can take that out. Nice crit. Double crit! No shot! I can't believe that. I've never seen a double crit like that. And we do only get 4, but that happens. That's fine. We end up losing Baxcalibur. And that sucks, but... Again, I think we're gonna be okay, realistically. Reflect's gone. The good thing is we should have the speed. So that means with the Reflect gone, that Grassy Glide should be able to KO. So I'm actually going to go for the Moonblast. And let's go for the Grassy Glide as well. Let's see what we can do. We have yet to Terrastalize, and I don't think we need it, truly. And again, we should be faster than their Thunder Wave. That's fine. We're still going to end up taking out the Mushroom, though. And that's going to be, it's going to be extremely vital. It's going to be extremely vital. So they have two options here. Do they go Thunder Wave, or do they go Reflect? Find out in just one moment. It's understandable. We're still going to have the Grassy Glide, which is going to be extremely helpful. We pick that up, and now I think I'm gonna risk it a little bit here. And by that I mean I'm gonna see if I can actually get the Tailwind up, and then go for the hammer. Oh my goodness! No way! Sorry, I know. It doesn't matter. Let's go for the Tailwind. Let's go for the Wood Hammer. And please do not be fully parried. Thank you very much. And let's see if we can go first. And this is going to pick it up. I don't care how bulky you are, man. On the terrain with the Wood Hammer as a water type, even with the Reflect up, with the Miracle Seed, again, so many multipliers on there. We're going to be able to take that thing out every single time. Good game. So it's actually good to see that this strategy could actually probably work out in Regulation G as well. And we ended up taking out a Kyogre team, a Miraidon team, so it's nice to see that Annihilape is still pretty damn good. And when you're able to go with the beat up into Annihilape to be able to bulk that Rage Fist up quite a bit and make that attack even stronger on it, yeah, you're going to knock out a lot of things and be able to do a lot of damage into things that are even a little more bulky as well. And the fact that you're a Defiant Mon is really great because you're a really good counter for Incineroar. It's a Dark Mon as well, so that Drain Punch is going to do some really good damage. And the fact that you are Defiant means that Intimidate, yes, is going to knock you down by one stage, but it'll up you by 2 as a net +1. And that'll make Annihilape, again, even stronger. And if you go with a bulk up to get that +1 to attack and defense, yeah, you get the point. And again, it's really nice to have a great team around it too. And the fact that we're going to be in Regulation H where there aren't any legends, paradoxes, runes, or anything like that, I feel like this team could actually shine. It's really great to have Whimsicott back. Yes, I'm sure a lot of people are going to do WhimsApe, but I like Whimsicott a lot more than Maushold. Can't blame me for that, right? Either way, though, I'm really excited to use this. We're going to build some more teams, of course, before we even get into Regulation H, but I think this was a really good start. I'm really glad we were able to bring back something that I think was really good back in Regulation A, and be able to bring it back with something that I think is even better than Maushold in Whimsicott. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.